Hey, Lex, Kaitlin. Look like absolute crap. Is the image? I'm also sick. Okay, but doesn't matter. Let me share my screen, okay? Because we stopped the conversation where there was the market going down quite a bit, like 20%. Now it's gone up 27%. Now it's down a little bit again. I'm not gonna get into those details, but what I wanted to kind of share is this. We haven't changed the mix, okay? The US because of BTI, okay, this is the latest number, okay, because of the BTI Vanguard VTI presence, okay, on my market value or on my investments, we're still 87% US exposure. And then very important for me, and if you can tell me, I really right now I think now's the time to sell. You keep the sell, pay taxes, and pay yourselves, keep the money there. I know that we can lose profitability in the meantime, but I would say if we apply a DCA strategy, we invest slowly. We this amount of money right now, we're talking about 206, doesn't matter. Now will be 200, whatever news come out less. But wouldn't it make sense now? I'm just saying because of this especially. Okay, there's two things that for me are very important. Is we're at 20, the market is around 20, the US stock is around 27, 25 price per earnings ratio. I know that the stock market is not the economy. I am aware of that. However, and let's say the value of the US, the 10-year treasury going down in terms of value, there's a real clear, there's going to be no fixing of the budget issues. The latest tax kind of cut down, and now there's an initiative for a golden dome. Doesn't matter. It's very clearly the US doesn't have the capability right now to get out of its debt issue. That's the reality. The stock is highly priced. Warren Buffett is turning everything into cash. And if we're above 23x price per earnings ratio, the returns are much lower. So I'm not saying there's going to be a massive financial crisis. We're going to go to 11 and then we have an amazing ratio, which is what, if I had money in 2008, 2010, we would have done. Um, but the reality is the market is overvalued. Wouldn't it make more sense now to sell? I know there can be, I mean, there can still be a run up, and to be fair, American companies are performing insanely well, and they could be 2 years. But can't we invest? Like now, take out the cash and slowly invest that money. Tell me if that doesn't make sense, because I really am. I'm really keen right now. I don't understand why leaving the money in the market. BTI is at 25.19 price per earnings ratio, and doesn't for me it doesn't make sense. For example, Vexus, the world one. Okay, I understand the world is never going to perform like the US, but it's 16. I understand. I understand the US is always performing better. It has the economic structure, infrastructure to always be at the top. And in terms of, but wouldn't it make sense at this point? We sell, pay the taxes, you keep the money, and you slowly invest it. I'm not saying I'm exiting the money. I'm not taking the money out of the account. Okay, working with you guys. I know I'll have to pay a percentage of the amount of money, even if we don't invest. And that, well, I think it's the money invested, but doesn't matter. Eventually, it will end up making a lot of sense for you guys. Okay, if we capture that growth. I'm very keen. Tell me if I need to give you a call for you guys to make the move, or you tell me, no, no, there's a story behind this, Mark, where the market is going to keep on going high and high. Well, I know why it's not showing right now. Um, sorry, but the market is going to continue to go in and it's going to hit a 30 price per earnings ratio and you're losing. There's an amazing opportunity. Can we do it with taking it out now? There's some gains there. We'll have to pay taxes on it, but it's kind of long term. And then slowly input. And if the market goes down, we can be there to match it. I right now I don't see a very strong case for doing otherwise. Unless you tell me, yeah, yeah, Mark, there is, because we're convinced. Okay, okay, look, it's a 20-year game. But in this case, I really see this as an opportunity to just get it out and go forward. Okay, tell me if I need to go. I'm going to send you this video. You're going to be busy, but no stock. I know no taxes now. So just tell me if it makes sense or am I missing something. But obviously, when I check with the LLM systems, AI systems, says, hey, it's always better to be in the market. But at the same time, I'm not saying we're leaving the market and then trying to time when to go back into the market and put all. That would be the dream, but I have no idea when that's going to happen. But wouldn't it make sense to now liquidate And I know there's a tax implication and that hits you, but these are long-term investments. Now, the next time that we would sell it would be 10 years from now or 5 years from now. Just tell me if that makes sense. Thank you. Bye.